Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're starting to... Oh, no.
This is not good.
Oh, boy.
We're sliding. We're rolling.
Oh.
Luckily, we're not taking any damage yet.
This footage is gonna get us trillions.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, there it is.
Ben, I think you're dead now. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are back in Stormworks and we're going to be checking out a bunch of Tornado Intercept vehicles. I'm joined by Ben and Jlkillen and we'll see how well these vehicles handle once we hit them with a tornado. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. Alright, so here we have the first vehicle. This clearly looks like the TIV-2 and it was built by Hot Diggity Dog. So, yeah, let's check this out. It's not super spacious, but that makes sense. It's not meant to be spacious. It's meant to go inside tornadoes. Now, Jlkillen, you've built your own TIV in the game, and we'll look at that shortly. But how does this compare to the real TIV-2?
Well, it has what appears to be the side flaps, and what I'd actually say is that this vehicle reminds me of a combination of, like, the Dominator 3 and the TIV-2, like, conjoined together.
Yeah, I would agree with that, especially with the gull wing doors. So, let's go ahead, let's remove all of these other vehicles and spawn a tornado and see how this does. Alright, so I've removed all the vehicles and we've just got this one, so Jlkillen, whenever you're ready, go ahead and deploy it.
How do you actually deploy it?
There should be some buttons in there.
Right down here by the, yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's not labeled.
And then there's side flaps.
There we go.
Alright, there we are. Alright, a tornado is spawned, so I'm gonna quickly hop into the vehicle. And we will hope for the best. I should also mention our physics is set to high, so we should get the best result. So here we go. I hear the tornado.
Okay, I'm getting 81, 82, 85, 90, 199.
We're not actually being intercepted by the tornado, but we are getting hit with the full winds. So yeah, this is actually getting a little bit crazy with all the magnets going wild. They're disconnecting and then reconnecting.
This thing is about 100 something wind, and I think DRT stands for direction. I'm not sure.
Well, whatever it is, the vehicle is holding strong. So that's really good.
You know why it's holding so well? It's because the whole bottom is lined with magnets.
Well, that's good.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the right flap. Because the left flap doesn't seem to be doing that.
Okay, it looks like the tornado...
And it's back to 100, because we're in it.
Oh,
it actually damaged us.
Alright, I think we should get out of the vehicle.
Got a fire extinguisher.
The issue is I'm stuck now.
There should be a welding torch in there. You should be able to try and repair some stuff.
I think a lot of times with the tornadoes, right near their dying cycle, they do actually do damage. So, that was sort of inevitable, but, yeah, here we are. The vehicle has survived, and I would call that a success. So let's go ahead and let's move on to the next one. Alright, so here we have another TIV-2-like creation. This was made by Richard Hammond. Not the real Richard Hammond, but just someone on Steam named Richard Hammond. Now, this looks pretty cool. Once again, sort of like the TIV-2. So let's go ahead, let's hop inside and check it out.
Ah, interesting. In the turret, the chair turns instead of the turret.
Really?
I guess that's just kind of easier construction.
Well, we're anchored. God. Okay, we got interior lights and a bunch of seats back there. Actually, I could use one of those med kits. Let me go ahead and grab one. Alright, let me activate the parking brake, and let me go ahead and spawn a tornado.
Alright, I see it coming down.
Ben, do we have a wind reading back there?
No we don't.
Okay. Oh, I think I have one over here. Let me check. Yep, 100. This TIV is holding very strong.
However, if the tornado does what the last one did, where at the very end, it just circles over us, or just goes right over us, I feel like it'll cause us to go flying.
Possibly, but we'll see. And it looks like we're good. Well then, this TIV gets a pass.
And there it is.
Right as I say that. Alright, so here we have another TIV-2 model. This one is pretty detailed with a rotating turret and an opening hatch.
It seems like it has all the necessary stuff for like a TIV-2. It kind of has the back flap, it looks like. It's got like the side and the front flaps, and it's got like the spikes on the sides and the turret and the hatches. So, I mean, it's basically got what the TIV-2 has.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this already, but we need to figure out if it will survive in a tornado. So, yeah. Oh, I see you've got all the buttons over there. Do you want to deploy it?
Let's see. We got side panels, front panels, rear panel.
Spikes.
Let's see. I think that might be it.
Yeah, it sounds like everything is locked down and ready to go. So I'm gonna go spawn the tornado, and we'll see how this thing survives. All right, door is shut and locked, and now we wait for the tornado. Let's see, do we have any speed gauges here?
I do in the turret.
I got one, yeah.
Okay,
It's
cool.
actually in kilometers per hour.
All right, tornado is on the ground, right to our left.
Oh my god, it just spiked up to 100 for a second.
Yeah. Right now it's at 360 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, it's sitting at exactly 99.99 or 100.00.
That's pretty cool to see the hatch open and, yeah, sort of like filming it. All right, how are our winds doing?
They're dying down now.
Dropping down. Less than 300 kilometers per hour now.
Get ready, here it comes. Closing the hatch.
All right, we're intercepting. We just went through the tornado. All right, get ready. There it is.
There it is.
Yep.
It only damaged that top hatch.
So yeah, that's cool. This TIV has survived. So now on to the next one. All right, so here we have TIV 1, or what I would imagine is TIV 1. This was built by Lakeland, and it looks pretty cool.
So interestingly enough, in the front on the panel there is a radar, and back here there's a radar.
Oh, I think this radar is just meant to be decorative, but it is cool to see. So, let's see. Is there like a deploy thing anywhere?
There are key switches over there, but no, those are just lights. So looking on the underside, there's no magnets, so I don't think this is meant to actually deploy.
Well then, this is going to be a bit interesting. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're starting to... Oh, no.
This is not good.
Oh, boy.
We're sliding. We're rolling.
Oh.
Luckily, we're not taking any damage yet, so that's good.
This footage is gonna get us trillions.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, there it is.
Ben, I think you're dead now. There they are, orbiting the tornado. So, unfortunately, this one is not going to save you while inside a tornado. It just sort of looks cool. So, yeah, that is unfortunate, and it just exploded. Alright, so here we have the TIV 2. This was made by Jlkillen. And Jlkillen, do you want to talk about your building experience when making this?
Yeah, I mean, basically just a lot of analyzing of the actual TIV 2, like getting good reference images and just how it deploys and just getting the shape right and basically getting it to drive and all the mechanisms and stuff. But yeah, it's actually like a pretty authentic recreation, I think.
Well, we'll see how it handles against some tornadoes, or a tornado, I should say. So, yeah, let's get ready to intercept. Alright, Jlkillen, the tornado is on the ground, and we are inside of it.
Let's turn on the headlights.
There we are. We are now inside the tornado again. And this one is also holding very strong. Alright, so there goes the tornado. It is now dying off. And let's prepare for some damage. Or not. I think we might be good. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's move on to the next one. Alright, so here we have another one. This was made by Insane. And it looks to be a mix of a Dominator and a TIV. So we'll see how this one fares. So yeah, this has got a bunch of cool features to it. Let's see. Are these the flaps? Oh no, those are spikes. That's cool.
So yeah, you have control over the camera at the top of the thing. I have, or like the large camera. I have control of the camera that's kind of right above you guys.
Uh-oh. What was that? This is not good.
Boy. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And we're airborne.
This is not good.
Oh, wait, we're still anchoring.
Camera's stuck in infrared.
Yeah, I don't think things are going well for us. Oh, we've anchored.
Somehow.
Well, despite it being a cool build, it did not survive a tornado, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, nonetheless, still a cool build. So, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so here we have one that was built by Lakeland. We saw another build of theirs earlier, but this one looks to be a Dominator recreation, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure exactly which Dominator, but it does have gull-wing doors.
I'd say Dom 1, based on the fact that it's red.
Now, it can attach to the ground by lowering these spikes and then pressing 6. So there we go, we are now anchored. Alright, tornado is right behind us. And the good news is, we are stable. We are not being flung around. Alright, the tornado is beginning to die, and now we will move on to the final build. Alright, so here we have the Stormbreaker from Enser. This is a very cool looking build, and it looks super sturdy. So let's hop inside and check it out.
I clicked the mag lockdown button, so presumably the magnets are engaged now. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, look at that. Storm, hurricane. This is actually really cool. It reads out the winds and their comparable storm
We're being
and the
spun.
direction. Wait, what? Oh, we are.
Uh-oh.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. We're done.
Oh, boy.
Yep. We're being lofted. Oh, it deployed.
it-
Oh, we're on fire. This is not good. I got the fire extinguisher.
Okay, I've lost most of the cameras. I'm assuming it probably damaged the circuitry.
Yeah, Ben, I don't think things are going well. Oh my gosh! I just got blown out the back. Well, then I think that's going to be a video there. If you want to check out any of the builds we used in this video, make sure to check out the links down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And I'll see y'all next time, guys. Goodbye.